Good evening, everybody. What a fantastic year it's been for everyone here at Lakes College. It's such a shame that we could not hold this prestigious event in the college due to COVID-19 restrictions, but I'm delighted to be your virtual host for the ceremony. Students are at the heart of Lakes College. They are the ones who make us the fantastic success story we are today. These awards are our way of thanking you for all your dedication, commitment, and hard work. When we asked our staff to nominate their learners and apprentices for the awards earlier this year, we were inundated with entries. To then choose finalists for each of the categories was an extremely difficult task, then followed by picking a winner. Each and every one of you watching these awards are all winners and should be immensely proud of yourselves. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'd like to share this slideshow of pictures from inside the college showing our amazing students do what they do best. now going to hear a few words from the chair of our governing body, Mike Priestley.
A very warm welcome to you all. One of the great highlights in my role as chair of the governing body is to mark the outstanding achievements of those at Lakes College. I feel honoured to be joined virtually tonight by our learners who have been recognised by their tutors and training advisors for their excellence, and of course by your families and friends. Extend thanks from myself and my fellow governors to everyone at the college, and especially our students, for the way you have reacted and cooperated over the last few months, clearing all the obstacles thrown your way during the pandemic. You've all shown true resilience, dedication and determination, and should be extremely proud of the way you handled the unknown. I know we are all proud of you. It is a privilege for me to formally recognise the success of our brilliant students and apprentices who have brought pride both to the college and to their families. And I imagine you're all watching this with your families and friends, the people who have supported you throughout your journey. But it's not just those who have helped you from the sidelines who will be celebrating your success. It's also the staff at the college who have guided you along the way. It is said that anything worthwhile takes hard work and effort, and that is exactly what you have all demonstrated this year. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank you all for choosing Lakes College and for the good feedback that you continue to give us and which governors value so much. As a college, we are passionate about offering an exceptional level of education to the West Cumbrian community. If you've had an experience which is worth shouting about and celebrating, then please tell others. Or if there's an area which you feel could be improved, then let us know, because it is you, our students, along with our staff, who make Lakes College the great success story it is. I'd like to wish you all well in whatever path you may now take, whether you're continuing your journey at Lakes College or beginning a new chapter to your lives. Very well done. From myself and all the governing body to everyone concerned.
Now to the first award of the evening, English Learner of the Year. We had some excellent nominations put forward for this category, which goes to show how important the subject is to us and how hard our learners work to achieve amazing results. Well done to all three finalists in this category. The winner was described by their tutor as being a student who epitomises how an English student should be. They are dedicated, hard-working and committed. The tutor said that they always take feedback on board and try to improve on it, which has resulted in a pass in the English Level 2 exams first time. The winner of the English Learner of the Year is Caitlin Taylor. The second award of the evening is Maths Learner of the Year. Again, a category which received a very high level of entries, so congratulations to the three who made it as finalists. The winning student has 100% attendance and is engaged in all of their maths lessons. After coming to college with a lot of misconceptions about mathematics, which did cause some distress, this student is now consistently achieving a grade 4 and pushing themselves even further with grade 5 papers. Not only have they outdone themselves in maths lessons, but they are always there to provide the class with some laughter and to cheer everybody up with their personality. The winner of the Maths Learner of the Year is Ryan Corkhill. Next up is the Outstanding Contribution Award, which recognises the hard work and commitment which our students put in every day, not just academically, but in the way they conduct themselves in all aspects of college life. Again, a difficult one to choose a winner from the excellent students who have been shortlisted. This student has demonstrated the college values of respectful, ready and potential throughout the first year of their apprenticeship and have stood out to their tutors for their hard work and commitment. They are always supportive to peers and confidently share their own experiences and practice. They are always fully engaged and act on feedback. Not only has their attitude and resilience stood out to tutors this year, but also their willingness to meet with other learners and answer questions about their apprenticeship and the organisation they work for. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Outstanding Contribution Award is Francesca Harrison. We'll now take a short break from announcing the awards to hear some words from an extremely inspirational woman in the construction industry. Please welcome Emma Porter, Managing Director of Story Contracting.
Hi, I'm Emma Porter. I'm Managing Director at Story Contracting. I'm also on Cumbria LEP and I chair the sector panel, construction sector panel for Cumbria, and I chair Carlisle's Town Deal Board, and I'm on the Borderlands Economic Forum. I'm disappointed to not be there in person with you for this event and having to pre-record. It's much harder to pre-record than to just talk to people directly, but it's still I'm still really happy that I've been asked to maybe just share a little bit about my career and a little bit of things that I've found useful along the way. So I didn't always want to work in construction. I did psychology at university because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I felt like psychology kept lots of options open. And then after university, I was supposed to do a PhD because my dissertation had gone well. But just before I started doing it, I kind of realised actually I don't necessarily want a career in academia and I don't want to do this and I wouldn't enjoy it. And so I didn't do it. And at the time, it felt a little bit like a failure. But in retrospect, I think it was the right choice. I like operations and people and teams and problem solving and doing lots of things at once. And I think doing a PhD would have led me into a really important career, but one that I wouldn't necessarily have enjoyed. And I think it's really important to find work that you enjoy. And I think that you're always going to be better at something if you enjoy it. And you spend a lot of your time at work. Finding a job that you enjoy, not every day, of course, but overall, I think is really important. And I think it's very normal for people to not necessarily know exactly what they're going to do, when, or what they're going to be. For me, one kind of thing that I've really learned along the way, I went to business school in France, and while I was applying, a mentor of mine talked about your comfort zone being this thing that you could just stay in imagine like a small circle drawn around you. You could stay within that circle and it would be nice and cozy and comfortable, but it would always stay quite small and you couldn't move that much within the circle. And if you do something that's just a little bit uncomfortable or new or scary, like public speaking is often a good example, and you step just outside your comfort zone just a little, the first time it feels really uncomfortable, but the third or fourth time it feels okay. And that little circle that you were standing in is a slightly bigger circle. And if you almost consciously make choices to always try and push that circle out, in time you end up that you've pushed the boundaries of your comfort zone out so far that you can move all over and do all kinds of things, and they're all pretty comfortable. And I've definitely have that kind of a philosophy. If I think something seems difficult or scary or like I might not be able to do it, that's probably a sign that I'm going to have a go. And that I think is a really useful way of thinking of things. And I think it also means that you embrace new experiences and are willing to learn and are willing to challenge yourself. And I think an openness to learning and understanding and that kind of curiosity, approaching things with curiosity rather than judgment, I think is also a really powerful, enjoyable and rewarding way to go about your career. I think another thing to realise is that certainly when I started my career, I kind of felt like, oh, maybe I can't go for that job because I'm not ready for it yet. I don't know everything. I can't do it all. And I've realised actually you don't need to wait until you can do everything. You can jump in and have a go sooner than you think. So long as you work hard and learn and listen and come with the right attitude, then you're going to probably do well in most jobs. And they are much more of a factor of success than your previous experience because you can figure a lot out when you get there. And I think I've realized as well just how many people are still figuring it out as they go along and are maybe not as confident as they might initially seem to be. So I think another thing as well that I've learned that I think is worth sharing is just how willing people are to share advice and to help you out. And that if you say, can you give me some advice on this, or how do you think I should approach this? People are very open to that and people like to help each other. And so I think don't be scared to ask and don't be scared to kind of challenge yourself and continually learn and aim high, because you can often achieve more than you thought you could. They're probably the main things. I know they're all pretty broad, but they're true and they're useful. And, going in with the right attitude and able to learn and able to take criticism and push yourself and work hard. Like, there's not really anything that avoids hard work. You can't get around that. You've got to work hard, but if you're working hard at something you love and something you enjoy, then you don't mind quite so much. I love my job. I love the construction industry. There's lots of things about it I want to change. It needs to be more diverse. We could bring on board more innovation. We could work more collaboratively, and we can really think about lots of things differently. We need to get a handle on sustainability. But those challenges are ones that, I'm up for and I'm ready for, and I think it's a super industry to work in and a lot of fun and very rewarding. So yeah, I wish you all well in your careers. Good luck. Thanks. And thanks for having me to be a speaker today. Bye.
Now it's time for the Exceeding Expectations Award. This student had a difficult start at college, but after changing their outlook and behaviour to learning, they have made outstanding progress this year. They promised they would always work hard at college, and that's exactly what they've done, having been offered a place on a level 2 course and even being considered for an apprenticeship. The winner of the Exceeding Expectation Award is Ethan Milburn. Next up is the award for Work Experience Learner of the Year. We are very proud of our connections which we have with employers, and it's always great when we receive feedback to compliment our learners who have undertaken work experience with employers. Again, a fantastic achievement to all who have been shortlisted. The winner has produced great work all year, overcoming obstacles within the pandemic to secure a placement where they settled in really, really well and made a great impression on all the staff there, who said they had a natural talent to work in the industry. The winner of the Work Experience Learner of the Year Award is Jack Day. Due to the pandemic, which we find ourselves in, we have introduced a special award this year to highlight the great care which is happening in our amazing NHS each day. Eliza Tremay-Swales, our Director of Further and Higher Education, is going to talk to you about the Nurse Cadet of the Year Award.
Being a nurse cadet at college is a really challenging position, and we expect the best out of our nurse cadets. We expect every day that they're going to live the college values as well as the NHS values of kindness, respect, ambition and collaboration. This award is always really hard to decide because all of our nurse cadets are fantastic, but we have made a decision. I'm now going to read a description of the winner of this award from our course leader, Lindsay. She is a fantastic example of a learner who has had a set goal from her first day at Lakes College. Her dream of becoming a midwife was just a few years away. However, the journey would require hard work, determination, and motivation. She has all three of these in abundance, and her caring personality, with the need to succeed, has resulted in her ability to produce excellent assignments throughout the whole of her nurse cadet program, in spite of a pandemic. She meets deadlines consistently and will help support her peers with ease, and she is always willing to offer a helping hand. I have never been given reason to question her integrity in any way. Lindsay is proud to say that this person is a nurse cadet, and her transition to university on a midwifery degree in September shows the hard work does pay off, and we wish her all the very best in her chosen career because she's going to make a great midwife. So I am thrilled to announce that the nurse cadet for this year, Nurse Cadet of the Year, is Chloe Martin. Congratulations, Chloe.
Now it's time for the big awards of the night. First up is Apprentice of the Year, and I'm going to pass you over to Sharon Rogers, our Director of Apprenticeships and Training, to present the award.
Good evening. What an honour it is to be with you all tonight. And you should all be extremely proud of what you've achieved in a very challenging year. Here at the college, We deliver apprenticeships to over 1,000 learners, working with over 500 employers each year. It's a great experience for us to be able to see learners develop from their starting points to succeed in their chosen careers. The judges have had a very hard decision, narrowing down the entrants to be able to get to 3 and then to choose only one winner. The winning apprentice has excelled throughout their time at the college and on site with their employer. Their work is exemplary and they supported all members of the class. Their ability to ask questions has allowed both the students and the staff to develop resources beyond the standard formats. Their tutors have called them an inspiration to the group, and their employer is equally complimentary. They accept new challenges with enthusiasm, and their portfolio of work is impressive, exceeding all the given criteria. It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Apprentice of the Year is awarded to Lucy Barcock. Congratulations, Lucy.
Now, the one you've all been waiting for, FE Learner of the Year. This learner's tutors have described them as a fantastic success story. Having come to the college to study a level 1, it quickly became clear they were capable of much more and moved on to level 2. They have now successfully moved on to level 3 and have just completed the exams, with the tutors sure that they will have done incredibly well. This student has worked so hard throughout their time at college, and they now have an apprenticeship and have gone well beyond everyone's expectations. The winner of the FE Learner of the Year is Rochelle Wright. Usually, we'd all be celebrating together at the college, recognising all of your amazing accomplishments. Although we can't do that this year, we hope we have made the event as special as it can be for you all. Now, dig into your hampers, which you should have received in the post, enjoy the goodies, and most importantly, know how proud you have made everyone here at Lakes College feel. Have a great evening all.